So what if I told you there's an actual formula that can get you 500 million views on YouTube Shorts? Well, in this explainer, we're going to break down the exact strategy that one creator used to pull off this incredible feat.
Let's just start with this number, because it's pretty mind-blowing. 500 million. That is how many views a single channel, run by just one person, managed to rack up with short-form videos.
And yeah, those views, they turned into cold hard cash. In just under 2 months, that channel brought in $1,600.
So, the big question is, how on earth did a 17-year-old do all of this working completely from his phone? Let's get into the formula behind these absolutely staggering numbers.
Okay, so the guy behind all of this is Ankit. He's this super energetic 17-year-old creator from India who basically found a brand new niche and just completely took it over.
And when I say he took it over, I mean his growth was just explosive. He gained 1 million subscribers in only 15 days. This was proof that a totally new, untapped niche was just sitting there, ready to be conquered.
So what's the secret sauce here? What is he actually making? To really get it, we have to decode the content itself. When you look at it, the videos are just incredibly simple, right? They're short, like 20 to 30 seconds. They feature globally famous soccer players like Ronaldo and Messi. But here's the most important part. There's no dialogue, no voiceover. It's just a simple challenge format that anyone, anywhere in the world can understand in a split second. And that choice, to have no spoken language, is the absolute key to why he's making the money he is. And this is where it gets really, really interesting. A massive 80% of his viewers are from the USA. Now, why does that matter so much? Well, because advertisers pay a lot more for views from countries like the US. This gives him a much higher RPM, that's revenue per mil, basically the money you earn for every 1,000 views. This is such a critical takeaway for any creator, where your audiences can totally change your income.
Okay, so Ankit's creation formula is just wild, mostly because he does this whole thing on his phone. He's got this down to a repeatable 4-step process. First, he just scrolls YouTube to find a challenge video to use as a base. Then he uses an app to literally erase the original faces and swaps them out with celebrity footballers. Next, and this is clever, he structures the video to build suspense. We'll touch on that more in a sec. And finally, he polishes it up with some engagement prompts and exports in high quality.
And for his tools, he keeps it pretty simple. He uses an app called Video Eraser to get rid of the original faces, and then he does the main edit in InShot or CapCut. Now here's a little pro tip from him. He manually adds keyframes to track the faces. He says it takes longer than auto-tracking for sure, but the final product looks so much more professional.
So we've got the content and we've got the process. But now let's dig into the strategy, because this isn't about luck. This is about smart psychology.
Okay, this is where Ankit's strategy is just genius. Instead of having the characters show up in a random order, he structures it like a little story to build suspense. He always starts with a less popular character who ends up losing the challenge, and he saves the biggest star, like Ronaldo, to be the winner at the very end. This makes people wait. They're anxious to see their favorite player win. It's just a masterclass in boosting watch time.
And he doubles down on this by putting a simple text overlay in his videos that says something like for Messi, subscribe for Ronaldo. He's tapping right into those huge fan rivalries. This simple prompt gets viewers to engage immediately, and that just sends all the right signals to the algorithm.
His final strategy is all about the perfect upload routine. He posts at 5 p.m. because he knows that's when his valuable US audience is most active. He keeps the videos under 30 seconds to make sure people watch the whole thing. And he throws in a super simple text hook in the first 2 seconds, like, "Who is the winner?" which poses a question that you just have to stick around to see answered.
It's an absolutely amazing story. But was it really an overnight success? The answer might actually surprise you.
In his own words, Ankit says, "My success in 1 month came after my 3 years of experience and hard work." So no, this incredible result was definitely not his first try.
I love this slide because it really puts everything into perspective. What we see is this viral explosion in 15 days, but the reality is 3 years of learning. What looks like a lucky first video was actually built on the experience from older, failed channels. It's not instant success. It's a carefully refined formula built on years and years of trial and error. This whole story is just such a powerful reminder that the most explosive successes are almost always built on years of quiet, unseen dedication.
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What hidden experience out there is fueling the next big viral trend?